Yo, what's good? It's your boy Vega Man, and welcome to the Vega Man Show. Today, we're just gonna talk about Grand Mafia and some tips and stuff like that. So, if you have questions, I'm just going to open it up to my fan base. And without further ado, on with the show. Let's go. Yo, what's good? It's your boy, man. So today we're gonna talk about Grand Mafia and GW for us is going to be ending in about an hour. So I wanted to come in here and talk about GW. Give you guys players that are in different cities and stuff like that. Help you guys out with some strats I want to do with GW. So as y'all can see on my screen right now, I have my game set up. And what I wanted to talk about was GW and how long it is and what you have to do. I mean, excuse me, y'all. So GW it literally takes about 60 days to complete. It's a grueling process. Mere fact that we lost GW is because of a lot of backstabbing. You can't have that, man. If you're gonna have allies, you just have to depend on each other. Cause like in GW, it usually is based on the cities and which cities are the strongest. Well, obviously for us, City 118 was very strong. They completely dominated the board. If you can see it, BNN, they're all over the map. Um, and that's because they have a lot of uh, big spenders. You know what I'm saying? People that put money into their accounts and just went crazy on spending and improving their account. So that's one way of winning it. Um, in my point of view, it's kind of cheesy because it's like you have a bunch of players with 400 to 500, maybe to sometimes to a billion influence, and you just can't. If your city is not together as a unit, you're not gonna win it. You're all asking what I'm drinking. I'm drinking tea right now. I'm still sick. Um, I've been getting a lot better, but my cough, I got like this wicked cough that I can't get rid of, and it makes it hard for me to breathe. So I've been drinking tea, and yeah. But so strategize wise, best thing to do is look at your opponents when you start off GW. So scout the cities that you're going to um, play against. So to do that, just hit your map, go to the little globe here, the globe map, right? Once you click that, it'll tell you. You just go to the governor's war list, and it'll tell you exactly which cities are gonna go to war next. So obviously 113 to 120, I believe it's about 7 cities that fight each other. No, 8 cities. Yeah, it's 8 cities. 8 cities fight each other for dominance on the map. So um, obviously we lost this one because um, every clan in my city was attacking us and stuff like that. Everybody was going at each other, and you can't have that. You know what I'm saying? The best strategy that I that I have learned since I've been playing this game is if you have clans, multiple clans, and each clan has very powerful powerful players. My suggestion is y'all unite as one and then tackle the map yourself. You know what I'm saying? Um, because some cities have some really, really strong players, and if you're just gonna just try to solo it, it's not gonna happen. As you can see in our map, like we didn't get far. We started off right here. We end up getting one hotel building, and then we went to the range part, and that's it. Because like after that, BNN took all over everything, and we really couldn't do anything. We were stuck. Um, so yeah, you can't have a lot of backstabbing. One thing that I've learned, everybody's got to be in the same page and work as a unit. If you are a weak faction, instead of trying to um, like you can help out your city even if you're a weak faction. So if you see like in my city, you see all these little towers here. Those are all weak factions. They're not even really strong factions in my city. But if they're going to be in the Governor Wars map, by them doing farming and resourcing and stuff like that, it helps the city completely. So it helps you guys. It helps us be able to maintain, have get honor points and stuff like that, so that you get the honor and you get the honor points and stuff like that, so you can purchase stuff after Governor War is over. And then like when you go to the like when you're at the end of Governor's War, there's like a little shop here that you can purchase stuff with the points that you gathered. You know what I'm saying? So every time um, weaker factions are helping out with resources stuff like that, you end up getting honor points, and you're able to purchase stuff together. So working as a city together, it does help. So you need to do that. Um, but my best suggestion is to kind to you want to have a strong unit. You know what I'm saying? Also, when you scout other cities, try to make allies with other cities. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing that you should do. Um, if there are some really really strong players in other cities and stuff like that, y'all could try to collect together and create a super faction, and you could take over the map that way too. You're just gonna have to agree which city you guys are gonna represent, and that's just pretty much like the synopsis of what I learned on Governor's War. This was my first Governor's War. It didn't go according to plan because again there was a lot of backstabbing. Um, my city was not united, and one of the factions in my city was poaching my players from my clan, and you can't have that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I lost a lot of really really high end players to HRZ, and you know what I mean? It made the game not fun for me anymore. You know what I'm saying? So like right now I'm going to right now I'm saving my ports and I'm going to port to a different city and I'm going to try to enjoy the game. It's not enjoyable when you're not having fun, and that's the thing, I invested so much time and energy into this game, and I just don't want it to be not fruitful for me. You know what I mean? And that's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? Like when you playing Governor's War, you're playing as a team. You're not playing there. You're not going in there uh, as a greedy solo faction, because there are other cities and other factions that are selfish and greedy, and they won't share the buildings with you guys. So you gotta come in there, and you gotta come in there strong, and just you know what I'm saying, plow your way. Um, One thing that I was very irritated with this whole Governor's War experience was the way the city map looks. You see all these little red lines everywhere and stuff like that. Like people don't know how to build their towers. Everything is all sloppy. You can't have that. You can't have that because the stronger factions, I believe, should be the ones that control the checkpoints. So if you have a lot of strong factions in the city, the top factions of the city should hold the checkpoints because you're gonna have other cities invade your checkpoints and they'll take over your checkpoints and then you'll be screwed. You won't be able to win it. They'll come over here and they'll start conquering all your buildings and stuff. This is what happened to us. We had BNN from 118 come in, eliminated HRZ's checkpoint, and then like once he eliminated HRZ's checkpoint, they just started invading us and started taking over our hotels and stuff inside our city. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just game over. So you can't have that. It's just, man, you don't understand how freaking stressed out I am on this game. Um, so the base way I look at it, this is how you should do it. If you're gonna have factions that are weaker and they still want to experience governors war, you can have them do that, but have them put themselves not in your way. Make sure to clear your path. My way, the way I wanted it to do it, but it didn't come out the way I wanted it. Was I wanted to put my faction on one of the checkpoints, and what I wanted to do was create a checkpoint access on one side and then create another checkpoint access on the other. So I have leeway to go which way I want to with my troops and my crewmates. And you just got all these other clans that don't want to cooperate with you and they just want to throw towers in. And it's very time consuming because like in order for you to push over, yes, you can attack them and stuff like that. But destroying these little tower things take time. And you just want to make sure you know what I'm saying, you're not wasting time. And it's just a pain in the ass, man. Like for me, I was not happy at all. I wanted to kind of expand my towers this way so that I have access on both sides of the map. And I'm able to access this side of the desert and then access this side of the desert. So that way it gives you room in case you have a powerful city trying to take over your shit one side. At least you're able to go on the other side and try to, recollect yourself. So it was all messy. I was just like, I don't know, man. I was kind of bummed out. You know what I'm saying? And then you have in clan fighting and poaching players, and it was just a whole mess. But if you all got questions, write them down on the comments right now. Hit me up right now and ask questions right now because if you have strategies of your own, like I as a person, we I've talked it out with some of the top clan members on this, and we had an agreement, and then everybody just kept attacking. Like you had clans attacking each other in the city, destroying each other's influences and stuff like that, and then it's just like downhill. Like I lost a lot of influence. I started off like almost at 500 million. Look at my influence now. Like I'm in third place now. Like it's just stupid. I was getting attacked by BNN like consistently. Nobody wanted to help. It was just hell, man. So yeah, the my suggestion is map out your course first. Definitely, if you're a strong faction, if you are a strong faction in your city, start off in the checkpoints. So drop down, like when you first come in, drop down your base. At least leave access to another faction. So don't try to be selfish and drop your base there. See, and on my city though, I didn't drop the stronghold. So another member of mine dropped it without my knowledge, and it just completely screwed it up. I mean, it didn't really screw it up for us, but you don't want to do it like that, man. Cause like doing this, and if you have another strong faction that's trying to help you and they want to get through the desert as well, you want to give them room. So drop it like right here, your main building, and then allow them to have access to go to the checkpoint. So that way you guys work as a team. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that solo because what happens if another faction from another city is very strong and you don't have backup and you're the only one on this checkpoint and they just wreck your shit? They take over your checkpoint and then you're screwed. I'm actually kind of grateful that I have a lot of very strong players on my faction, so they're able to, we work with each other. You know what I'm saying? Reinforcement. You definitely gotta reinforce each other. So like, if you're the faction leader, you always gotta take you always gotta take the lead. So if you are the strongest in your faction, you put out your party first. So send out your troops to the checkpoint, and then have everybody else reinforce you. So that's pretty much what you want to do throughout the whole Governor's War, including fighting other city factions and stuff like that. When you're fighting players, always reinforcement. So troops, you got to train a ton of troops. And one of the things that I've learned about the Governor's War is your hospital cap. You want to have that. So like if you have like 3, 4 million troops, this building alone right there will be able to cap out at least 1 million of your troops. But if you have like a lot of hospitals, you can actually cap it up to like about 600 plus. So you got like about 1.6 million troops that you can save and they won't all die. So um, that's that's one of the best strats you can have. Also, having a good wall is also good too, because having a good wall allows you to take hits, and then you won't get zeroed easily. If you notice, my wall's already at almost 1.5 million, so you want to have that as a strong wall. So definitely work on your wall right there, and also your advanced um, yeah, because you want the durability. So, like right now, I'm working on that. I'm trying to max out the advanced defenses because, like, I want to make my wall as hard as possible. So when they hit me, I don't take like I don't lose troops. My wall gets damaged, but I won't lose troops. Yes, exactly, Wolverine. Exactly. That's exactly right. They don't know that. Okay, so you got normal KE, right? Which is your normal kill events that you have on your city itself. That's a different thing. But when you're doing Governor's War, it's not even KE. It's actually called ME, which is massacre events. And when you do massacre events and you're attacking your own players in your city, it hurts you as a whole unit, as a city. You know what I'm saying? Your influence drops, and the whole important thing is you have to have that influence up there so that you can be up there on top of your ranks before after Governor War is open. I mean after Governor's War is over, so that you can get rewards, and people don't get that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually kind of happy that at least our clan, I mean our city, I think is number 2 on ranking. Let me just check. Okay, so this is the state honors, and you do get rewards. I ranked 124 because BNN completely obliterated us, so they took all the honor points because they took all the buildings. So you know what I'm saying? Obviously they're gonna get the good stuff. This is the rewards you get. Like when you get, I wanted to get that, but I can't because everybody's always infighting and killing each other and stuff like that, and we never like stood a chance. But my faction right now is number 8 on the actual faction honor, and then the city honor is what Wolverine was talking about. Um, if you keep attacking your players on your city, you're not gonna be you're killing your players off, and that's not good. That's very bad to do. So um, I'm glad that Elm Street, which is my city, that's the name of the city. It's called Elm Street. Elm Street um, is number 2. So we get rewards for being the second strongest city in the whole governor's map. So shout outs to our city for stop bickering and fighting and killing each other. You know what I'm saying? And it's a process, man. You guys gotta work together. So my suggestion to you, Danny, from 169, I know you were asking questions about governor's war and stuff like that. Y'all gotta talk as leaders, like all your faction leaders, the top faction leaders in your city. Gotta talk and make out a plan because y'all gotta come together against other cities. Other cities don't give a shit. They're just gonna come in there and they're just gonna wreck your shit. So y'all gotta work together, man. That's just my suggestion. Just exactly just Wolverine said. People are treating massacre events like normal kill events. That's not how it's supposed to be. Also, gathering resources is very important. So if you're a faction and you're in Governor's War, you gotta let all your members know, all the members that are active, you gotta let them know, hey, farm, 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 farm. You know why? I'll tell you why. I'll show you why. When you do factions, you gotta level up this shit. Okay, and this stuff costs a ton. Not only do you get the faction towers that you gotta that you have to build, you have to upgrade your buildings, and they take an immense amount of resource. And then like later on, like as you start getting a little bit more deeper in it, then this is the reason why you want to get those buildings, the upstate buildings, the range and all that, because you need that. You need those resources. So like when you look at the let me go here in this building right here. So this building right here, you need to capture these buildings. So when you do that, see how you get the honor cores. You need those honor cores once you start to reach to like higher level upgrades on your buildings. And if you don't have enough of those buildings, you're not going to win. I'm telling you that right now. So two things that are important: you got to gather resources, and you got to make sure you capture your buildings. And if you don't do that, you're not going to progress far. I'm telling you that. I'm actually kind of I'm actually kind of proud of my crew. We leveled up our building to at least level 6, but after that it just died out because our city started dying out. We had players killing other players in our city, and people quit. And when people quit, the city goes to hell, and then there's just not enough players to defend your city, and you just can't have that. You know what I mean? You just cannot have that. I'm actually kind of glad I'm drinking that tea because I was having the cough. I was coughing like crazy before. Kind of helps me not cough as much. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that the second time around on Governor's War, I can map out a better strategy for this. Um, and it can be very fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have really everybody on page and you going about and you're just fighting, you're going around and you're fighting other cities with, you know what I'm saying? You can just like get into a groove and start invading other players, other cities and killing their players off, which is kind of fun to do. You know what I'm saying? So being a collective unit, you know what I'm saying? That's important to be. You got to be a collective unit because you can start branching out. You know what I mean? Like you go here and you branch out, and then you start building out this way. Take over their checkpoints, so that you can rob their buildings and add more honor core to your resources. So pretty much the strategy is have your base near a checkpoint, secure the checkpoint, and then work your way down. You want to work your way down to this checkpoint right here, and then set up your towers and capture all these buildings there, and then work down to this checkpoint here. The objective of Governor's War is to capture this main building right here, and you know what I'm saying. Like once you capture that, you win. You become like the governor of the whole state, and that's just the main thing. That's what you do. So yeah, I see somebody put something there. Somebody put out a gift. But yeah, that's pretty much the synopsis of it. I mean, it's not that difficult, but again, it is difficult. It's not that difficult, but again, it is difficult because if you don't have a cohesive unit and you guys don't work together as a team, there's just not. It wouldn't be no point to go into Governor's War. You know what I'm saying? Like, there will be no point. And Wolverine is completely 100% right on that. Because people are treating the massacre events like it's normal KE, and you can't do that. I get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what? I'm actually thinking about relocating, man. Obviously, I'm kind of burnt out with 113. For me, 113, I love Elm Street. You know what I'm saying? That's the city that I helped build and all that, but it's just too many backstabbing, man. And people are not working together, and they say one thing and then they do another, and I just can't, man. I just can't do that. And so my boy Lerma and my boy Bay, they relocated from 113 to 109, and I know my boy Bay was telling me, he's like, yo, Wolverine and Punky, they want you to come over there, but it's just gonna cost me a lot. It's not easy, especially when you have a big account, and like I can just go right there. I can go to their map right now. Like I'll show you. So they're in 109 right now, right? If I wanted to relocate to 109, it's just gonna cost me a lot of international ports, which I have to buy. It's Look at that, man, 65. I only have 14. I only have 14. It's just gonna take me some time. I told that to Bay, and I was like, he's like, come on, bruh. I was like, I know, man. I know. Actually, I think I do have a chat on my channel, bro. Well, I actually know what, like the chat thing with the super chats and all that. I haven't unlocked that, so y'all gotta help me unlock that by watching. Like, I have to have like at least like 4,000 hours watched or something for me to unlock that feature on this YouTube channel. So, you know what I'm saying? Just watch, man. Share, watch, share, watch. That way I can unlock that. Yeah, but it's just gonna take me a ton. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of my members of my faction on NOE, I'm thinking of relocating my main account to 109. I have another alt account on 113, so I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna keep that in 113, and um, because this one right here, Jason, Jason Voorhees account, that's my second account. So I'll leave it at 113, so that way my faction NOE does not die. But I want to have fun, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking of just moving my main account so that I can learn and get more experience, because it's just not fun for me if I'm just, wasting my troops, wasting my time, and I'm not enjoying the experience. You know what I'm saying? I put a lot of time and effort on it, and I want to have fun. Not only with just the game, but with my peoples. You know what I'm saying? My family that I've built on this game, the community. You know what I'm saying? And that to me is important. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to do that. Yeah, Apex, man, he's funny, man. That's my boy Bay. Yeah, he's cool as shit, man. I mean, I know they were getting frustrated too with the whole backstabbing, man. I'm telling you, man, when you get a lot of backstabbings like that, it does not help. Hey, what's up, punky chick? welcome to the stream. I'm sorry if I sound like crap, guys, cause I'm still sick. I got that COVID, man, and that shit's wrecking my shit up. I do want to do like a I do want to do like a breakdown. So what I think I'm gonna start doing something differently. So hopefully, like once governor's war is over and all like that, what I want to do is I want to take screenshots of the maps and stuff like that, and like highlight it and stuff like that, so that I can kind of like strategize and map out something. Cause yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work when people are not in the same page. It just not work. You all gotta be in the same page. If you're not in the same page, yeah, it's over. I'm trying to. I am trying to. Lerma and Bay has been like attacking me about it. They're like, "Yo, when you coming to 109, bro?" I'm like, "I'm trying." And even my boy Danny in 169, he's like, "Yo, Vega, why don't you come over here?" I was like, "Bro, I can't go to your city, man. You're still in immigration. I can't even go there. So there's just no point in going over there." But 109, I was thinking about going to 109. Um, my homegirl Linus Angie, she hit me up too, and she's like, "Yo, why don't you come over here and join YUN?" And I was like, "Oh no, was it YUN or is it YOU? What faction is she in?" It's a good question. See if I can find her, cause like I got so many people always consistently messaging me, and that's the one thing too about being a faction leader. Like when I get consistent, I get swamped with like people complaining about, oh, your player attacked me and this and that. It's just a headache, man. I was like, okay. Where is she? I keep forgetting what faction she was in. I gotta clean my damn freaking inbox. This is ridiculous. I don't even remember. I don't even see her name here. Wait, I think I saw her. There she is. Yeah, YOU. I knew it was YOU. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So she hit me up and she's like, "Why don't you just join YOU?" No, no, it's not. It's not Yoon. It's not YUN. It's YOU. Like you. Yeah, she was hitting me up and she was like, "Yo, why don't you come over here and have fun with top players and at least win the governor's war?" I'm like, thinking about it. That's not a bad idea. Just as strong. But see, that's the thing though. Like, is if I move my account to like a specific city, then I have to save up a ton just to port somewhere else if I decide to port somewhere else. And if the city like if the city if the like the top player is not doesn't have if like the top influence is not above mine, then it's just gonna cost me a shit ton of ports just to port there. Yeah, they're a very strong faction, man. And like I'm talking to one of their leaders. Her name is Lioness Angie. Shout outs to you, Lioness. Yeah, she really good peoples, man. She was telling me she's like, so you should just join with us because they have like, my God, I've seen some of their players with 5 billion influence, man. It's just insane. 5 billion influence, bro. That's just crazy. That's a lot of money being spent on that. Yeah, right. We should, man. Like, do you know how many headaches we get? Like consistent bitching with other factions. Oh, your player attacked us and this and that and whatever and blah blah blah. And you're like, yeah, I'm sitting here just kind of just shaking my head. I know my boy Lerma and Bay. They're troublemakers, man. They're just going over there, just burning everybody. And I'm like, uh, I saw. I've been telling people, it's like, listen, if you want to attack them, you're free to do so. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? This is a war game. This ain't freaking Farmville. If you're just coming into this game just to sit here and farm and stuff like that, then this is the wrong game for you. You know what I mean? You gotta prepare yourself. Always prep yourself to be attacked and always be on your toes. Well, hit me up. Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that one, Apex. I know Lerma's there, and like he was telling me, he was like, his clan is very small, and he's getting picked on right now. He said, he's like, yo, I need you to come over here, man. I was like, oh my lord, you guys killing me, man. If you want me to be there so bad, then you know what I'm saying, send me some money so that I can get some ports. Yeah, yeah. I think you kind of learned your lesson on the governors were, right, Bay? You were doing so much shit talking, and then like after that, you're like, you know what? Yeah, I think we need to work together, man. Oh shit. Yeah, we are. We. Oh man. What did Lerma join you on LOL? I know. I know, man. I know. But it's just not worth it, man. Like if they were to increase the international ports, then I would put some money on it. You know what I mean? But like, check this bullshit out. Like they want to let's see if I can pull it up here. Um, yeah, look at this shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like they give you like the relocation shit, but like it's like you pay $100 and you only get like 5 of them. That's some bullshit, man. Listen, if I'm gonna be spending $100 on it, man, they need to at least put like 25 ports for $100 because that's just highway robbery, man. How you gonna charge me $100 and then you're only give me 5 international ports? What kind of bullshit is that? Yeah, I hate that. You're right. You are right, Punky. I hate that. Where like you know what I'm saying, like, and here's the thing too is the one thing that I hate too is like when you set ground rules on your city and they don't follow the ground rules. Like everybody agrees, and then everybody does not do it. That's just annoying to me too. That's a constant stress. That stressed me out sometimes. I'm over here saying to myself, I'm like, I was like, and it's funny though, because like you talk to players and they're like 40, sometimes 50 years old, and they act like freaking 10-year-olds. And man, I'm like, come on, man. I mean, I know we play with kids too and this stuff, but damn. Yeah, exactly. Migration pack, $5, but you only get one. What kind of crap is that? Like, and then on top of that, like, what was the if you spend 9.99, 99.99, you only get five. Bruh, this game is killing me, man. See, bruh, BNN Smoke does. He did, but it's just personal life. He may be quitting between. Who? Lerma? Lerma's quitting? I know. Like he was telling me something about him and Tasha getting into it, but damn, shout outs for 8 people watching, yo. That's what's up, man. Man, listen, they gotta do something with the faction gathering coin things. I think I could just buy another one right now. Hold on. Yeah. It takes it takes forever, man. Look, I got 15 so far. I still need 50 more. I hope he doesn't quit, man. Lerma's pretty dope, man. Nah, man. Like I said, if it's $100 for 5 relocators, you're talking about five. You're talking about 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Man, you're talking about $1,000. Yo, that's $1,000 just for 50 relocators, man. Hell fucking no. Yeah, man. I think Lerma took some of my pointers because like I was helping him out on his stuff. So his base is pretty solid. I don't really want him to quit though, man. I don't think I think he feels the way I feel because it's not enjoyable anymore. It just doesn't give you the urge to just log on anymore to want to play. And if you're not progressing and you're not having fun with it, you're just gonna quit. And that happens, man. That happens with a lot of games. That's why, like for me, I try to make content. Like I try to want to come in and make Grand Mafia content because a lot of you guys love the content and stuff like that. But it's just hard to kind of make content when it's just I'm not progressing and I'm not having fun with it. You know what I mean? That's just like, ugh. Like how much more can I give you guys? I can only give you guys as many tips as I can give you to where I am at right now. If I was to be like a top, very top player, I will be able to give you guys a lot more pointers. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that, but I'm telling you, the makers of this game, they gotta change stuff, man. Okay, so I have a few ideas. How come you just like they don't make it like you could get maybe relocating boards when you attack kingpins? Maybe like level 5 kingpins to give you because I know that sometimes when you attack kingpins you get ports. So how come like maybe by the level, so if it's a level 5 kingpin you can get the relocating ones and you could just grind it out that way. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many ways you can make it easier for players to kind of enjoy the content. I'm trying. I'm trying, man. It's not easy. It's not easy to kind of help other players when you're stuck yourself. I'm really stuck at this point right now. I'm like, how can I make myself be a better player? Right now, I'm just grinding out on my investments. And then what happens when that's all done? Then what? Because then, like, I have almost all my enforcers in Grand already. Look at all the enforcers I have in Grand. Like, I grinded all these guys out. And, like, majority of the ones in the campaign already almost all, well, except for a couple. I still need to get him to Grand. And then, like, her as well. But like they're really like they're enforcers that don't mean anything to me. So and I'm a majority of the enforcers that are meant for like for like actual like players. I mean enforcers you need for your troops. I already kind of got them on Grand and stuff. So um I'm just kind of bored right now. I log on, do my dailies on it and stuff like that, and then I get off. I really don't put a lot of energy into Grand Mafia anymore because I'm not having fun on Grand Governor's War. It's already over and said and done already. Yeah, I'm Bruiser. I'm Bruiser Biker, so I have my Bruiser Biker set. You know what I'm saying? Like all my gear is on purple, which is good because like my stats are like super crazy right now. Um, so yeah. Get some water. Super crazy. I hope Lerma's watching, man, because I really don't want him to quit. I really don't know what's going on in his real life and all that, but you know what I'm saying? Like I already lost a few people. Twist, you know that Twist is not. I don't know what's going on with Twist. I don't even know if he's playing anymore because he left the faction. So I really don't know. I know that you've been asking him to come over to you guys. Man, the first things that I did when I first played this game, I leveled up my mansion to 25. So I grind that bitch fast, man. When I first started, so when I first started off, I grinded the I'm about to get this skin right here soon because of the event, but um first things I did was level my mansion to 25. That's the first thing I did when I first started the game, and then after that, I leveled up my character to level 60. And once I had that done, then I started grinding out and everything else. Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he told me too. He said that he was gonna float. Not sure exactly what that meant. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna just float around like a cloud, like a cloud. I'm like, okay. See, what I would like to do. This is something I was thinking about. Really collecting as many um, talented, good players and putting them all into a faction, like all of us. Like it will be me, Twiz, Apex, Lerma, Punky, like all of us. Oh, and maybe like all my viewers. You know what I'm saying? Like all the ones that are like subscribed to my channel and stuff like that, and then just create a super faction on one city, and then all of us get together. You know what I'm saying? That would be so dope. That would be fire. Cause then we all can be on the same page and we can just have fun and dominate. You know what I mean? It's like right now I'm just making friends here and different cities. You know what I'm saying? And if I can get all these players from different cities to gather together as a one faction unit, that would be dope as hell. Yeah, man. I don't know really know what's going on with Cookie. I really don't know what's going on with JT. Um, I think they're still in HRZ. I think motherfucking Jones is fighting cancer. I think that's the last thing I heard about it. And he's in HRZ as well. Like HRZ poached a lot of our players, man. Like I lost a lot of players. Like I remember when you were here, like our influence level was like almost at 6 billion, and it's at 2.9 now because he just poached all my players, man. Like I don't even have any more players. Like all my active players that you know, Cookie and Twiz. Twiz is even freaking HRZ too, man. I'm like, damn, man. Everybody abandoned me. That's just that. I feel kind of like that's wrong. Yeah, the infighting. You know what I'm saying? Backstabbing. Yeah, I don't really wanna. I really don't even want to talk about that, man. Remember when I attacked Bar and then like I zeroed his ass and then I executed his UB. That opened up a whole freaking can of worms there, man. Like once I executed his UB, he got real pissed off and then started poaching. He started talking so much crap about me that some of my members left my faction because of it. Yeah, it was just drama, man. So much drama. It was just, I don't know, man. Kind of made me feel like I was in high school all over again. I, wasn't fun. Yeah, he was. I carry yo. When I executed his UB, bro, he was trending. He was trending on the news channel for like 5 days. He was trending at number 10 and 11. I remember that shit. Everybody just kept spamming it and like spamming it and spamming it. That was the most funniest shit I've ever seen. But he shouldn't have talked all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm a nice person, you know what I'm saying? That's not necessarily mean that I'm not a competitor, man. You're not just gonna trash talk me and think I'm not gonna do nothing to you. You got the wrong one. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to come on, you know, chill, relax, talk about the future of this game, my future plans of this game. There are other games that I'm really interested in touching. H of Z is one of them. I know my girl Belinda slash AKA Queenie. You know what I'm saying? She plays H of Z, and I guess she's liking it because she's there. Like right now, I'm into Contra right now, man. Contra Returns. That's a dope game. I'm really digging that. I think globally I'm like number 7. So I'm like a top player on that game right now. So probably gonna start making more content on Contra Returns. I love the PvP factor. Um, so yeah, I like games like that. I love this game too, though. You know what I'm saying? Because this game has the PvP factor too, because you can play players versus players. But it's sometimes it can just stall out on me sometimes, because it like, I don't know, man. Like when the vibe is bad and you just sitting there and you're not enjoying the game, it makes it boring for me, and I don't like to feel like that. Man, I'm not even thinking about buying no migration packs, man. That's just crazy. Like for people to spend money on some of these packs, it's just stupid. This is not even worth it. Like these direct relocators, you could get them shits from killing kingpins. You really don't even need to purchase that. Um, this right here is, yo, I purchased this one right here a couple times. I'll never do it again. Cause like you don't even get the tokens that you want. Like it tells you here, like, oh, you'll get these tokens right here, blah blah blah, to upgrade your um, you upgrade your Godfather set, and you always get like a gazillion plain ones. You never actually get um the actual top quality ones. It's just I don't know. Tengu. This is a bootleg Lara Croft. Yeah, I think my next step Apex is I'm going to if I move, I don't even want to be lead, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll just I'll be happy with R4. So I don't even want to be a leader. If I go to 109 and I join Punky and all you guys, um, just make me R4 and I'll just chill. Yeah, that's the reason why I keep coming back. It's because of the connections that I've made in this game. You know what I'm saying? I think how long have I been playing Guard Mafia right now? I think I've been playing it for like I like to say six months now, probably. And I made so many friends in this game, and that's the reason why I refuse to quit it. Another that is the time and energy and effort that I put into my account. That's another reason why I won't quit this game. If I do quit this game though, I probably will sell my account, and then I'll be done with it. So I'll probably just sell my account and I'll just play with my alts. I'll probably sell my main one. So if anybody's interested, that is in the table. If y'all interested in trying to take over my account, I don't mind selling it, but I'll keep that I'll keep that in mind. It's not a definite. It's a maybe. About to Apex. I'm about to level her up to her final one, man. This one right here, she's like the only one that takes forever to grind, because the other ones are easy to grind. But like I have most of my girls maxed out, so I have three of them. The first three maxed out. She's the only one that hasn't been maxed out yet. But this one it's not gonna take long because she only has up to 4,000, and then I max her out. But the one that takes forever is Joanna. And when you get Joanna, the reason why I want to max her out is because of this right here. That's what I want to do, because if you max her out and you increase your crew size, so then I can start pumping out like 500-600 troops with the buff. Who's R1? Bay? Bay's R1? Oh, you have them all at level 4 like I do, huh? I mean, I'm only down to two of them left. So I have Joanna, and then I have the Spanish chick, and that's the only ones that I have left. So I have her left and Camellia. Yeah, that's those are the only two ones I have left. It's like she's about to be maxed out pretty soon. Cause I usually when I level her up, I usually do the blackjack. It's like when you do the blackjack, you get like if you beat her, you get like plus 15 every single time. So I just sit there and I just grind it. Oh, you're gonna put me at level? That's all good. I don't mind being R1. You know why? Because as an R1, I can go rogue and I can go kill everybody, and you know what I'm saying. I don't have to worry about repercussions. Yeah, the roulette. I'm not a big fan of the roulette one. It's just no point. The roulette one gives you the same amount as blackjack, so it's just like, what's the point? Wolverine is funny, man. He's like, I'll keep you. I was like, listen, man, you can give me R1, man. I really don't care. If there's an R0, I'll be an R0. All right, y'all. So I'm just gonna end this stream right now because I got to go eat dinner, and so I wanted to just come up in here and show love to my peoples on this game. So don't make sure to follow me on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, The Vega Man Show. The Merc store descriptions down below, guys, on the bottom of this video, and the discount code if you guys want a discount on the Merc that I created. All right. Um, Probably gonna start making some Grand Mafia Merc. What y'all think about that? I'm gonna put a poll on the discussion tab on my channel and vote for it. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you guys want me to do, I'll make some Grand Mafia gear um, for everybody to rock. You know what I'm saying? So, shouts out to my family, 113 NOE. We NOE for life. You know what I'm saying? I know some of my family members moved on to 109. Punky and Wolverine, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I'm going to meet y'all soon when I get this port. It's going to take me some time, but I'll get there. Um, as always, y'all, man, thanks for all tuning in. I'm Vega Man. I'm out, y'all. Peace.